everyone. So in this next whole face video or whole face yoga massage, you can brighten up and freshen up your whole face in just about 12 minutes. So it's gonna be good for you from chin to forehead and some more. So I'm Petra and I've been a holistic health practitioner, the certified massage therapist for like the past 14 years now or so, and I've jumped into this entire field 16 years ago. That's when I just quit my old life and I turned my entire being towards holistic health 16 years ago. So now with this face yoga massage, we're gonna first do the basics, create the basics, and then start. Okay, so the basics first is the breathing. Start to massage a little bit your lymph nodes. This is also where the kidney meridian is. All right, so our body has lots of channels, not only physical but etheric as well. And while we are doing this, so you start from the middle and you go all the way out, and it should feel very good actually. Also do your sternum too. So in the meantime, create a strong posture, hold your lower belly a little tighter, just to pull your little butt under yourself, and do some nice circles with your shoulders, and your shoulders should stay back and down. Okay, so do the circles, don't forget your sternum. If ever you feel like doing like a huge release, a huge exhale, just do it. It should feel very good. So because all the build up tension that comes up during massage and during being in our body, then it just feels good. All right, so after doing this, we're gonna move on to doing a little bit, just working our trapezius muscles a little bit. Okay, so this is where most people hold the tension a lot. Really, it's just amazing how hardened and how heavy this can be. Like most people have like clumps, like as big as your fist, built up here from all the tension and just holding your head with all the thoughts every day. So make sure it feels good, and you can tilt your head a little bit sideways, go up all the way, but we're gonna work the neck muscles later too, and then we're gonna do the shoulder. Then just do the shoulder, and anytime you feel like just do a big great relief. All right, so after the trapezius, one side, head back to the middle slow, and then start to do the other. So first, now you can do it like this with your two hands too, but now I'm doing with my full hand this way. You can cover a little bit like a bigger surface. All right, so you go all the way up. This is normally mostly it's this area, always at the joint, like where the neck and the shoulder actually meets, that is the hardest and that stores the more tension. And then you do the shoulder too, and then we're gonna work the neck muscles first. Okay, so you have like this thing here too. If you don't know, if you can't feel it, push your head into your hand and then you can feel it. It's going to be released if you tilt your muscle a little bit, and just do it all the way. Don't forget the upper part, going from up all the way down. This muscle is so strong that we don't even feel it working all day, every day. Ever since day when we were like babies and we could use this muscle, it's like working all day, every day. And just anytime, do some sighs, do some exhalation. When your posture starts to slouch, just pull yourself back up. And the way you are doing this to yourself, or any kind of massages, it's always you who have to feel the strength and the intensity, like how you really like it. All right, so if you're new to face yoga, or if you're new to the art of massage or massaging yourself, then you're just getting to know to your body and what it likes and how much it can handle, and it also changes with like the weather and the seasons and stuff like that. All right, so after this we're gonna do something that's called nutcracker. So you have your fingers like this, interlace your fingers, like the nutcracker thing. This is called nutcracker in Thai yoga massage. It's absolutely amazing. And what you're gonna do is you're actually going to get your neck in between the root of your palms, and you're going to do the nutcracker, and this should feel absolutely heavenly divine. Really, this should feel very, very, very good. All right, so doing the nutcracker just a little bit, and then we're gonna do, as if when you're shampooing the back of your head, just do some nice shampoo movements at the back of your head and behind your ears, and then all the way to the sides, to the temples, and then coming all the way up. All right, so now still working from bottom to top. So now what we're gonna do, some refreshing pinches, pinching our neck. Hold your posture, be conscious of your breathing, and really when you start to be conscious of your breath, then you can actually multiply the length and the capacity of how deep you breathe. The inhales get longer, the exhales get longer, and it's also going to calm your mind. If a sneeze is gonna come, then please forgive me, but I think it's coming. So anyways, next one. After pinching all the way through our neck and just making this area more refreshing, we're gonna pinch our double chin area. Just pinch, 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 pinch. This should feel refreshing and kind of cute. The sneeze is coming. And then after working this area a little bit, we're gonna do just slides and sweeps under our chin, and this should also feel very nice. Most of the times we never touch these areas, and we never really touch ourselves even, then we should. Okay, next one, the jawline. Absolutely super simple stuff. When you go to the cosmetician, or just do whatever, super easy, very simple. You have your little hook, you have your little finger or thumb finger, and you start in the middle. And first we're gonna do strokes and swipes, and then we're gonna do longer and deeper pinches and holds. Okay, so first just warm up this area, and then here there's lots of marma points and acupuncture points. When you go to sort of like an Indian head massage, they have an entire art and science to these points just here in the jawline. Okay, so now you're gonna do your little pointing finger and thumb, and you're gonna do deeper pinches and deeper presses and pushes. And when you reach here, this huge great muscle here, but this is your chewing muscle, so here you're gonna do a little bit longer, and this also stores an amazing amount of tension. Just make sure that it feels good and releasing. So 3 more strokes and 3 more swipes like this. Okay, and now we're going to the ears. Do a V, like a V posture with your fingers, and it's just like brushing the sides of your ears, taking your ears in the middle, and this as well. So we have a lot of stress built up around the ears because we are forced to listen to very unpleasant sounds, either in the city or neighbors or traffic, and it's just stress and stress and stress, like unnatural, harsh, harmful, metallic, not nice, aggressive voices hurting our ears. So this should really feel good for them. And then you're gonna do just a tiny bit of ear massage from here from the root, working it out, like doing like a little spiral from the inside out. And when you go down just a little bit, pinch the bottom of your ear and pull it down, okay? All right, now we're gonna do 2 nasolabial fold exercises. One is my absolute favorite. I do this every day, morning and evening, or just sometimes during the day. You start from the root of your nose, and with 2 fingers, to make sure that the pressure is hard enough, you're gonna do small circles all the way down. I always go all the way down. So, you know, here we also have Marma points or acupuncture points. So here you start from the nose, from the bottom of your nose. And, you know, you have to feel your body. You have to get to know to your body. Everyone is different. Everyone has different, you know, like sweet spots or favorite moves, or maybe your body, you know, like one organ on your body needs a special care, and we have our organs on our face as well. So when you do face yoga, it's not only vanity, and I don't do this for the vanity, not at all. The first thing I do this for is the absolute health, the health effect, you know. So just to make sure, you know, we are not doing, you know, just the pure vanity stuff, because it's not nice. So anyways, this one, remember this one, do it anytime you want to during the day, you know, make sure your face is clean, your fingers are clean, but it just releases so many tension. Just like our nose has to deal with a lot of stress, because, you know, normally you don't really, you know, like in the cities, and, you know, when you go on the street, when you breathe in unnatural, you know, like dirty smells and everything, that's just like the same stress for your nose, for your smelling sense, like the bad sound is for your ears. So, you know, just to work out the stress from here, and make sure to, you know, do some aroma oil therapy in you, so you have some nice, you know, smelling experience as well. After this, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the finger walk. This is also just beautiful. Just do this after me. Hold your posture. I always have to remind myself as well. And you just simply walk on this muscle. You walk on this area, and, you know, you're just like as if, like, you know, doing some harp or just pulling strings, you know, like with your fingers. Just do this all the way up and down, pulling your face out to the sides, you know, just teaching the muscles new impulses, new feelings, new directions to move, you know, so you can counteract what is happening with a couple of very nice, delicious strokes. Make sure you breathe, you release the tension from your shoulders, your trapezius muscles, the one we just massaged. Okay, so after this, you're gonna do your little fists, and you're just gonna hold your cheeks first. Just, you know, feel out your cheekbone. Where is your cheekbone? And when you found it, then under your cheekbone, press your knuckles in and just lean in a little bit. Like when you're resting your face, resting your cheekbone on your knuckles. Like when you're sleeping, falling asleep in school. Take nice deep breaths. And then from here, we're going to do the lifting. So press a little bit, press it up, and then press to the side all the way up, taking. So first you start your knuckles horizontal, press, and then you turn up to vertical, the knuckles. So you press first horizontal, press a little bit in horizontal, then keep the pressing and do the vertical. Keep breathing, keep exhaling out from your belly. And now that we are here, we reach this area. Now we're gonna do the eyes. This is also something that I do every day, every night. I can't wait to get to this point of my day when I just, lay down on my bed, legs up the wall, and I'm just like, ah, and I just finally can relax and do this. It just feels so good because we don't only frown our eyebrows, but like when you're looking at the screen or looking far away, you also squeeze your eye area. So this is very nice to release tension and stress from the eyes, from seeing any ugly things that's also stressful for the eyes. Do the other side. You don't have to tilt your head. I normally tilt my head because it's much, I don't know, it's just a nicer feeling. But make sure that your shoulders are down. And you can just rest your upper hand on your forehead, a little bit like pulling. There's a stretch that we do in yoga when you just simply do this and you just breathe into your trapezius. It's absolutely delicious. We do this on yin yoga practices mostly when we just hold this posture for a long time. It's very nice for the neck. Okay, so now after releasing the eye, what we're gonna do now, we're just gonna do some eye circles, like when you are washing in the morning, washing your face, releasing the tension and the stress from the whole eye, all around the eye, okay? Next one, we're gonna move up here and we're just gonna do the absolute, my top priority favorite cross pulling with the fingers. You can do one finger, you can do two fingers, you can do three fingers, or your whole hand. The point is that you start at the opposite eyebrow and you just simply do diagonally. Okay, so diagonally to the other side, out to the side, from the middle. It should feel good. Someone does this, sometimes you do it like quicker, sometimes you do it like a nice long deep strokes. Just pay attention what your body feels the best, where you have to press a little bit like more. Normally the area under the eyebrow is very, very open to more deeper presses. So maybe you can try that too. And after this one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the combing of the forehead. Like when you have the combs with which you comb your head, and we are gonna comb our forehead from the middle. And you can also, like really interlace the fingers all the way and just pull it out and just experiment with the strength of the pull, the strength of the push of your fingers. Make sure you go all the way. And then we're gonna do long and deep finger circles with the soft part of our finger in our head, like in Indian face massage and head massage. It's a whole art in and of itself. They just go and do hours of face and hours of head massages and scalp massages, like hot oils and stuff like that. It's absolutely amazing. So when you're done, we're gonna do a little bit of hair pulling, just a little. So you grab your hair, you vibrate it a little bit, and then you pull it a little bit. So it's going to freshen your scalp as well. Yeah, that's it. That was the whole face. We started from the bottom up to the top of the head. I hope you feel the radiance and the energizedness of the whole thing. So if you like this, I'm gonna have weekly videos, not only on face yoga, but also on holistic beauty, herbal health and natural beauty recipes and do-it-yourselves too. So, press a subscribe, a like, and, just whatever you feel like to. Bye.